Red Beach. All right, let's dive into some classic 80s hair metal. Winger. I think Red Beach has got to be one of the most underrated guitarists of the 80s. Just monstrous chops, monster riffs. And today we're going to break one down. We're talking about Hungry off of one of their albums. I don't know which album that was off of. I think it's off their first one. And I think this is just one of the coolest 80s riffs. There's so much going on. So it's all based out of this A minor kind of vibe, propelling off that A string a lot. And it starts off with this. It's like right at the pre-chorus section. And then the main riff comes in and so cool. Obviously that's slowed down, but we're all the way up here and you're gonna play these classic 80s style power chords. You're holding down 7th fret on the D and the G. I just bar those with my index finger. Okay, so that's basically like a D chord. Okay, and you're going to then play, what is it, 7th fret on the D to 9th fret on the G. Open A string, and then do the same thing again. 7 and 7, 7 and 9. So. Okay, 2 palm mutes. Now, what's happening here is you're pedaling back and forth between that kind of barring action and then fretting that power chord. So. Okay, so I went palm mute twice, 7th fret on the D to the 9th fret on the G, palm mute the A string, back to 7 and 7. Two palm mutes. And this next one here, you go to 5th fret on the D and 7th fret on the G. He's accenting a lot of these notes. It's important to add kind of the shake that Reb is putting on there to give it the vibe. It's a pretty aggressive sounding riff when you really break it down. Lots of space. You let that kind of chord ring out with that vibrato. So you have those 2 palm mutes on the A string, and you're going to take your middle finger, this is how I'm doing it anyways, and I bar it and I hold down 5th fret on the D and G. Okay? Now you're going to play another open A palm muted, and then 5th fret on the D and G again. So you have changing the chord now. 5th fret on the D and 4th fret on the G. Another classic 80s style power chord. Now, there's kind of this turnaround section. 2 palm mutes. Now you're going to go 4th fret on the G and 5th fret on the D. Again, so. Now you're going to go from that 4th and 5th back to the 5th. Now I changed my fingerings here just a little bit. I go to 5th fret on the D with my middle and 5th fret on the G with my ring. The reason why I do that is he adds a vibrato on this one. And I just kind of have more control over it using more than one finger. You're more than welcome to continue to bar your finger if that just, you know, works for you. Maybe you got big old man hands and I got these little baby hands. I don't know. I just like having the finger there for the shake. So. Next, again, what a cool thing to do here. It's like a Keith Richards thing that just sounds so 80s. You're barring your index finger across 5th fret on the D, G, and B. Okay, so, and you're gonna go to, what is this, 7th fret on the D, still holding down 5th fret on the G, and then 6th fret on the B. It's that classic rock and roll, but it sounds so 80s here, I love it. Shake, and then, okay, you did that. 2 palm mutes, and then play the same chord again, and he adds that vibrato again. So play the chord again, 1 palm mute, 5th fret, and the Keith Richards chord again, 2 more palm mute. It's like as if the riff couldn't get cooler. Then he just throws this tagline at the end. D5 power chord, 5th fret on the A, 7th fret on the D. He's adding some palm mute. So it's like palm mute, open. Does the same thing, move back to your C5, 3rd fret, you go. And then open 2, 3 on the A. I know sometimes these riffs are a little bit confusing to break down because of all the bouncing back and forth between the palm mutes, but the tabs are there if you want them. So all together, real nice and slow, you have. And the whole song, just a killer jam, so get your 80s on. And that'll be it, guys. Let me know what other 80s riffs you want to hear. This is recommended by one of you guys, so let me know down below in the comments. If you would, subscribe, and yo, I'll just be seeing you all later. Ended 80s style, Red Beach style, I guess.